This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the best place to go when you need a website. I am on a quest to play all of the Sims 4's packs in order because, you know, they made quite a few over the years. And I never got around to playing all of them. I really don't know too many people who have. And the next one up is Spa Day. Spa Day is all about taking your Sims to the spa and doing spa activities. There's massages, we can do yoga, general pampering, you know, finding your Sims Zen. All of this being connected to the new wellness skill and a couple new aspirations. This is the second ever game pack to come out for The Sims 4 on July 14th of 2015. It is actually the only DLC for The Sims 4 to ever get a pack refresh, where the Sims team went back several years after the pack was released and significantly improved upon its features. See, you know, they did this once and then they never did it again. And I keep talking about, as I go through all of these packs, how hypothetically I would refresh them. Because yes, I do think that they should be bringing pack refreshes back. I would love to see that for more of the Sims 4's packs. But this one got one. And I didn't play it before the pack refresh, so, you know, we're just gonna go in and we're gonna see what all there is to offer. So let's go ahead and get our pamper on. Right after I loaded up a new save for this video, I was prompted to place the Perfect Balance Spa, which is great because I was not really looking forward to finding one on the gallery myself or, you know, building something. I'm kind of a lazy simmer, I'm not gonna lie. So having one made for me is great. I replaced the museum in Willow Creek with the spa because it's for sure the worst lot here. And I wanted it to be close to all the other businesses. You know what I mean? And then I decided we're gonna be playing with the famously unemployed Eliza Pancakes today. Because not only did I think that she could definitely stand to make some money and contribute to this household, but also she's a little high-strung. You know, she could maybe benefit from finding her Zen. There's 3 aspirations that come with this pack under the wellness umbrella. We'll start off with the one that is more career-oriented, and then we'll swap out one of her traits for the new high-maintenance trait. And honestly, it fits right in with Eliza's existing personality. I got to go through quite a bit of the cast here with Bob and Eliza, and I will say it's kind of underwhelmed me. This pack is, in my opinion, splitting itself up into 2 completely different concepts: doing yoga and then spa activities. And I don't think it executes either in a particularly amazing way. A lot of the cast clothing just looks like regular workout gear from 10 years ago in particular. Leggings and sports bras and such, and you know, and there's a few cute spa themed full body outfits. But I feel like we have some glaring omissions. Like, if we're doing the yoga thing, I expect to see a cute flared yoga pant. And if we're doing the spa thing, I expect to see a lot more than one terry cloth robe. Where are my beautiful silk robes? I feel like I'm asking the real questions. I don't want to get into nails too much now, but they were included in the Spa Day refresh. We not only got some base game nails, but some more like complicated shapes and stuff with the Spa Day pack. Kind of cool that we can just throw them on and cast. I just don't really use them. I didn't change up Bob and Eliza too much either. I just gave them some cute new outfits with the new Spa Day aesthetic, and then I turned this little sunroom into Eliza's mini yoga and massage studio. I like their new house, by the way, the new base game refresh for the houses. It looks really good in here. Big fan. It took me a really long time to realize that it was indeed refreshed. I was wondering where Bob was a lot of the time. You know, he would be like off watching TV. I'd be like, like I don't know where he's at. And then all of a sudden I figured out that there was a whole new basement. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so now we've got to dive into this aspiration. Miss Eliza, self-care specialist. The only goals for this aspiration are to maintain a regular customer, become a spa regular, gain self-care notoriety, and hustle for 5,000 simoleons. I'm looking at this like, okay, is any of this tied to a specific career or anything? And no, there is no such career for the self-care specialist, not even like a little freelance thing. I think this is really annoying because like, what do you mean you put all this effort into having a work aspiration and there's no career tied to it? My whole playthrough, Eliza's just unemployed still in her career tab. Like, it's just messy and it's just not true. I want some more structure here. Like, this type of gameplay isn't very fleshed out to me personally. Some may be like, oh, you know, it's supposed to be just like a side gig or something that can supplement income, but that's not always necessarily the case in real life. This could have totally been a career and it's just not. Anyways, now we are working on building up the wellness skill. Each new wellness level adds things like new yoga poses, more expensive massage services, more social interactions, new recipes, all sorts of cute stuff. Obviously, we can build wellness on the yoga mat, the massage table, the massage chair. By reading wellness books. We can, really just do it all, can't we, folks? And we could do it all at the spa, too. We can do all of our aspiration-related working tasks here by either stealing the massage therapist jobs from right under their noses or kicking the yoga instructor out of their own class. I do want to say, little gripe. I just think that this skill is having a bit of an identity crisis. I don't see why the two ideas here, doing yoga and doing spa activities, weren't split into two completely different skills. Yoga could have totally been a separate skill. Doing nails, being an esthetician, being a massage therapist, all of these things could have been completely separate. Either separate skills or separate careers, but instead they're just like all lumped together under wellness. And I feel like it's a little bit limiting. Like imagine if the new pottery skill that came with businesses and hobbies was lumped together with another couple skills and called crafting. Like, it wouldn't be as good and fulfilling. To me, this just seems like we're backing ourselves into a corner here. All of these concepts could have been immensely more fleshed out with more gameplay objects and more goals and aspirational tasks and perks and everything if they had just been separate skills or separate careers. Nail techs could have had their own gameplay objects. Granted, the pedicure chair I'm envisioning in my head would work very similar to the massage chair, but it could have also had like a manicure table, a gameplay object where customers pick out their own nail color, a curing lamp, It could have been a whole career, and instead it was just tossed into the spa day game pack. And, that's just one of the examples I'm thinking of. I really could say the same thing about yoga, massages, even the little meditation chair, face masks, all of it, I do think that this pack comes with a lot of cute details. However, and I like the general idea of the pack in a lot of ways. I like that there's new interactions available like soaks and mud baths in the tubs. There's fancy new gym equipment. You can teleport at level 7 wellness skill. And it's a pretty slow method of transportation, but kind of a cute detail. The high maintenance trait is a good one, in my opinion. I am always getting like really strong moodlets related to it, and it makes a genuine impact on my gameplay, even if some of the moodlets are a little OP. At least something is throwing a wrench into my gameplay, you know what I mean? Okay, but let's start talking about this aspiration. First of all, becoming a spa regular was the first task that I completed because pretty much every single gameplay interaction on the spa lot counts towards this, I think. Like, am I really a regular somewhere if I'm the one offering the service? Or do I just like quote unquote work here? Work as in pretending I work here, honestly, because it's just not a real career. Sorry, I will stop bitching. I can't really make any money here by being lazy and trying to just do all of the massages on Bob. He's a part of my household. He can't pay me money for my services. So, it's nice to just be here at the spa, stealing jobs from the townies. My least favorite way to make money was from the massage chair. And in fact, I didn't like tending to the massage chair at all because most of the interactions were kind of broken. Like, I wouldn't complete the tasks people were asking me to do without some sort of simulation lag. I had to reset Eliza quite a few times when using this object. The massage table makes great money, I'll say. especially as you gain more wellness skill. Once Eliza had made enough money, I decided to build her a nice little wellness studio in the backyard of the Pancakes house. The build buy for this pack is really great for modern homes. I really like the wood tones in this pack, and there's just a ton of new wallpapers and really nice looking modern decor. There's new counters and cabinets, for kitchens and sinks and things. I love that. I will say I think we are lacking quite a bit in the paintings department, but there really is plenty of new wall lights and other types of decor where I can't really complain too much. More rugs would have been great. I'm always gonna say more rugs until the cows come home. Love the sauna stuff. I couldn't get my first sauna woohoo to work with Bob at the spa, so I'm hoping that we have more luck having a private sauna at home. Very luxurious. But yeah, now Eliza's got her own spa business in the back of the house, and we'll have to run it all janky style because I am not playing this with businesses and hobbies. But I can imagine this would work a lot more like how I want it to in my head if I was playing with that pack. You know what I'm saying? Add that to the growing list of systems that I think should just be a base game feature at this point, but that's for another day. Let's keep working on this aspiration, shall we? Since, we still have 2 other ones to get to, and we are just really not making much progress here. Each day, we are allowed to promote a service on Simstagram, and the cooldown is about 24 hours or something, I think. So at minimum, this aspiration will always take about 10 days total. This was before I realized that the maintain a regular customer task works the exact same way. Very frustrating that you can't just tell me that, but we'll get there. Yeah, Robin Banks, the new burglar, she's been using my services over at the spa for a few days, so I was like, you know what? Maybe she can be my regular customer. Bob can't be, technically, because he's a part of my household and I can't charge him for services. So I'm thinking, yeah, Robin, come on over. Let's knock out 10 services real quick. Boom, right? These services take quite a long time, you guys, whether it's a massage, nails, yoga, a meditation session. Doing 10 sessions with one sim is gonna take a while regardless. But every day, I woke up and I was determined to have Robin be my very first regular. I did start to get suspicious though, when after a few days of grinding this out, she still hadn't met the 10 service quota. So I looked it up and you guys, why doesn't the game just tell you that there's a cooldown? That only 1 service per day actually counts. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I've just been sitting here trying to figure this out, but at minimum, it's gonna take 10 days, for this too. It tells you that you have to wait before advertising on Simstagram again. Why not just do the same here? Oh my God, so frustrating. I did not need to have Eliza out here doing yoga class after yoga class, getting really stinky for no reason. I didn't have to stress myself out this much. I could have been doing other things. So now that I know I can't just, knock out this task quickly, I'm gonna shift my focus. Bob and Eliza, as we know from their lore, aren't in the best relationship. And typically in my playthroughs, I break them up and have Bob go find a happily ever after with a lady who will actually love and appreciate him. And Eliza, well, Eliza's for the streets. I typically like to move her out to the city and have her be a fun, single sim in my playthroughs. I see an opportunity though for Miss Eliza to fall in love with one of her clients. She has a particular interest in one client, actually the new and mysterious hottie in town, Robin Banks, the burglar. Yeah, she hasn't actually been burgled by Robin. She just comes over for yoga and massages, because being a burglar, I bet you, is very stressful. So she comes over to unwind, right? And I mean, let's be real, there's plenty of opportunities for Eliza to step out on Bob while back here in the spa. And you know what? Bob deserves better, okay? Eliza sucks for this, but, we gotta keep it interesting. By now, we've done enough wellness activities that all that's left is to maintain a regular customer for the aspiration. So, we're working on that, clearly. Now it's just a waiting game. I think it's rich that Eliza has the fear of being cheated on. Oh boy, isn't that funny to hear how that worked out? Projection much, Eliza? Literally the same day though. Eliza and Robin got a little too ballsy, in my opinion, and brought their canoodling over to the main house. And yeah, Bob saw. I kind of forgot he was even here. And of course he's pissed. Eliza's in her own world entirely. My God, she sucks. But it's done. It's over. Bob is divorcing Eliza, which is not even affecting her at all. My God. How heartless. We don't need this kind of drama. It's time to sell off everything we can, take our simoleons, and start a new life without Bob. We're selling his computer and TV too. And this baby stuff, I don't even know why that's here. Honestly, that's so sad. I didn't have Eliza move in with Robin initially because I still kind of need her to be my regular customer, but we had plenty of money to get the house at least started. We've got the necessities, but I did not have enough money to build Eliza her own studio. So we're back to working at the spa. The fertility massage is definitely the way to go. You make a lot of money spamming that one. Eventually, I had enough money to start building an at-home studio for Eliza's massages and started performing them on the whole neighborhood. Truthfully though, I don't really feel like grinding much. So I was like, okay, let me have Robin just like move in real quick. I'll take her homeless simoleons and see if maybe I can just charge her for my services, even if we live together, maybe. I don't know why I thought like I could maybe get away with it now. I don't know, like I thought it just didn't work with Bob, but I guess I could try with Robin. No, that was dumb. So yeah, I had to move her out, have her go live with some random person, but it was all kind of worth it because I really just wanted, you know, the 20,000 simoleons so I could finish the house. I decked out our little studio. We're just doing massages in here, really. I don't see the point in having a whole yoga studio area. Like in my head, Eliza is more of a massage therapist than she is a yoga instructor. But that's all just like in my head because there's no careers. I made a nice little pool. You know, I even used some of the tiles from the spa day pack at the bottom of the pool. But yeah, that 20K really took us the distance here. I think that the house is perfect for Eliza and her quote unquote small business. And it's our lucky day. We finally have done enough services for Robin with all the cooldown restrictions to make her a regular customer. Yay! So now we're done with the self-care specialist aspiration, thank God. The reward is the self-care expertise trait, and now her services will get her twice as much money if you do it the right way. For some reason, you have to make sure to click the interaction through the table and not through the sim for the upcharge to apply. Next up, we've got the Zen Guru aspiration. Thankfully, some of the tasks retroactively completed with these next few aspirations. Because like, you know, we've already mastered wellness. Like how much do we really need to do here? We just need to essentially perform a bunch of the special wellness socials in the hobbies tab and have Sims drink detox tea that we have prepared, which is on a cooldown. So Robin can only drink so much tea for us, you know, within a certain time period. Other Sims will drink it autonomously sometimes, you know, it's not guaranteed. Mitchell Kalani, he was one of my favorite Sims to invite over because he loved the tea. He would go get a cup every single time I made some. So yeah, you know, he was my tea guy. And then we had become a master wellness teacher. This one is not so straightforward. You need to be level 10 wellness and host a class with another level 10 wellness sim in attendance. I made this one way too complicated in my head, okay? Okay, so first, like, you know, I moved in Robin so that her and Eliza can be together forever. It's a beautiful love story. She's actually in the criminal career track with level 10 mischief, which is very unexpected. I didn't have hope that she was gonna be very interesting at all, but oh boy, did they really spice her up. Anyways, for whatever reason, I was thinking that I would help Robin get to level 10 wellness and have her be in my class because, you know, she was already at level 6 and I thought Eliza got to level 10 relatively quickly, right? But then I realized that no, it actually took me a pretty long time to get Eliza to level 10. And you know what? I don't have to do all of this. There has to be some level 10 wellness NPCs working at the spa, right? Like, come on. And yes, I was correct. That's the Zen Guru aspiration all complete, and now she can emanate calmness or whatever. Kinda cool. Inner peace. Oh, sweet. I'll take it. This was probably the most exciting aspiration in the pack because there was one task in particular that was a little bit difficult to complete, and that is maintain harmony. You need to have your sim go 48 hours without getting angry, tense, scared, embarrassed, or uncomfortable. And you know what, guys? That's actually pretty fucking hard, especially for Eliza Pancakes. Like, look at her. She is currently mad at the sun. I decided to spend some satisfaction points on things that could maybe help us out here. Carefree Sims never get tense. We've got Shameless as well. And then I didn't really think anything else would be super useful. Moodlet Solver helped kick us off, and now all we have to do is not trigger Eliza. We are going to treat her to a day of rest and relaxation, a spa day, if you will. Let's get all the positive moodlets we can from massages, relaxing baths, and then we're gonna keep her needs out of the yellow and red as much as possible. I'm just worried for when she wakes up. You know, that high maintenance trait, more often than not, has her waking up upset at something. So as long as we have a ton of positive moodlets, I think those will help offset any potentially negative ones that, you know, she just tends to randomly get. Just moodlets in general. Honestly, I'm trying to have her do the most, you know, soak, drink tea, do yoga, play games. She's honestly just having the perfect day. In my opinion, that's exactly what my perfect day looks like, I'll be real. I'll even let her woohoo a little bit. Yeah, I'm throwing everything at the wall here. I am determined. Actually, yeah, wait. This is the perfect time to propose. Getting engaged, getting married, having babies. These are really intense positive moodlets that I could really take advantage of right now. I didn't think I needed her to get married right away though. You know, we're halfway through this whole 48-hour thing, so I thought that we were good. That is, until she randomly became uncomfortable during her bath. Oh my God. No. I fucked up. I didn't take into account that a dirty bathtub would ruin her entire day. She is so dramatic. Eliza, get a grip. Now I'm upset. And I'm being dramatic. This was kind of ridiculous and very high maintenance of Eliza, but truthfully, I shouldn't have gotten comfortable with the very few amount of moodlets I was letting her walk around with. Anything could have happened to ruin her day. You know, it was only a matter of time. So yeah, time to break out the big guns. We're getting married. I love that Robin has the rainbow dress on automatically. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I like to think they all knew we were gonna gay marry her. Hell yeah. It didn't matter anyways though, you know, she got married in her swimsuit. The wedding went super smoothly. Eliza was thankfully very much not uncomfortable or angry or anything that she typically is. She even got a massage during her wedding party. Like, come on, girl is living the dream. The next day, I just watched her like a hawk. I was not about to let anything inconvenient happen to her. Robin followed her around all day like a little puppy dog and made sure there wasn't a dirty dish, a dirty bathtub, or a dirty toilet in sight. Someone did try to pull some shady shit with her. Her spa friend wanted to ask her permission to go on a date with Bob Pancakes. And it's like, bro, Eliza, she doesn't even care. She's out here living a very peaceful life without our dear old Bob. That is old news. Luckily, these little pop-ups don't really affect anything, you know? Because that could have been a major crash out moment for Eliza if this were real life. We almost screwed up when a leak happened while Eliza was in the bathroom. I was freaking out a little bit, but it was all good. Our other moodlets pulled through. Robin came in and did what needed to be done, and we did it. We managed to keep Eliza content for an entire 48 hours. A seemingly impossible task, and one that caused me quite a bit of stress, but oh yeah, we did it. The last thing was so stupid. Find peaceful surroundings. We just need to have Eliza listen to calming music, read wellness books, and smell incense 40 times, which damn, you know, that's a lot. But the cooldown on all these tasks is super short, so it only took me a few days to knock this out. In that time, Bob Pancakes managed to hit it off with our spa friend, you know, good for him. And the massage chair, caught on fire. I didn't even know that could happen. Thank you again, Robin, for saving the day. God, I love her. And now the finale. We accomplished all 3 aspirations. Eliza Pancakes is now a wellness expert, even though she is a very, very angry person. She has nothing to be angry about, truly. She left a marriage that was not serving her. Granted, I mean, Bob divorced her, but nonetheless, now she's got a hot-ass wife, a beautiful house, max wellness skill, and all the wellness aspirations complete, and she's still just having a terrible time. That's Eliza Pancakes for you, though. Okay, so this is the only pack to have ever gotten a refresh, like we mentioned earlier. I stand by my statement that I think this pack is having a bit of an identity crisis. It's like, yes, you know, we do have the association between spa activities, getting massages, doing yoga, meditation, but like, I just really do feel like these could have all been completely separate skills and ideas and things. In my perfect world, there would be a nail tech job, a massage therapist job, a yoga instructor job, you know, like I keep saying. All of them should have been separate, should have been more fleshed out, should have been their own things. All totally welcome to be included in the spa day pack, but you know, they didn't need to be all lumped together into just like one skill and no career. I'm glad that the pack got refreshed and they went in and they added in, you know, new swatches and nails and things like that. I do wish that they would go back and do that with so many of the others, you know, just to make the game better as a whole. New swatches are always appreciated. I do think that a lot of these older packs could just use more features in general, but I do think that, you know, some of the stuff that they threw into Spa Day could have just like been their own thing. They didn't need to feel like such throwaway features. Would I recommend this pack? I liked the furniture. Did not really like the cast. I think wellness is fine, you know, I'm welcoming it into my game. It's nice having more aspirations, I guess. It is a huge missed opportunity to not have a proper career with this one. God, you know, I really do feel kind of strongly about this, that every single pack, it doesn't matter if it's a game expansion or a stuff pack, they all need to have a new trait, like a bare minimum, okay? A new trait. And then, you know, at least like the game and the expansion packs, they need new aspirations and new careers, because I'm really just feeling like the loss of there not being a career in this pack. And I felt this way after playing Outdoor Retreat. I felt this way after playing Get to Work. I'm like, yeah, no, every single game and expansion pack needs to have careers and aspirations. I really don't think that they're interchangeable. I do think that they're necessary and they complement each other. Also, my eye masks keep falling down my face, so I think it's time to give up the gun here. I thought it'd be cute to have them, but this is kind of a lot. But anyways, no, I don't think that I recommend this pack. I do feel like it's kind of a mess. All right, so this pack might not have lived up to my expectations, but you know who would never let me down? Today's sponsor, Squarespace. We all know that Squarespace is the best place to go when you need to create a beautiful and professional website, right? They have a ton of different templates to choose from. I picked out a couple of relevant ones for today's video. We've got website templates for spa owners and yoga studios. But you guys know that any type of business or creative will find something amongst the abundance of beautiful templates that Squarespace offers. Squarespace also offers this feature called Squarespace Blueprint, making the process even easier and more personalized. It'll take you step by step on deciding your theming, what pages you want. You can add in all the sections on your homepage and all of like your colors and fonts, and just boom, within minutes, you got a beautiful, gorgeous, and personalized website. Squarespace has all the tools you'll need for your small business. Set up flexible payments with many popular payment methods. Set up appointments and invoicing directly through your Squarespace website. And then there's so many popular third-party integrations available to help you better manage your business. Tons of people need a website. I love having mine, lissthelast.com. Bloggers, artists, restaurants, whatever you might be, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And then when you are ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/listthelast or use my code listthelast and you'll get 10% off of your very first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you kindly to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and then thank you so much everybody for watching. You might have noticed that I skipped over some stuff packs, like if we're going sequentially. I think what's gonna happen is all the stuff packs are gonna be in one really big video. Just cause like, girl, like what are we even gonna talk about? No, there is a lot that stuff packs offer, okay, but I think stuff packs get their own video and kits get their own video. What do you think? Thoughts? I don't know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's where I've been kind of like keeping up and posting a bunch of things. I post a lot of dumb stuff on Twitter, so like don't follow me on there. But yeah, cool stuff is happening. I hope you're having a great day and you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one.